Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and I think it's necessary for me to just talk about this particular issue, mental health issue that a lot of people just try to ignore. But among Black women, we have to be extremely careful with our mental health. We have carried the world on our backs, okay? We, Black women, we have carried the entire world on our backs, on our shoulders, because we are the ones who give birth. We give birth to nations, okay? Now, when we hear that our Black sisters are depressed and they're committing suicide, and we look at the dynamics within the Black community, all you can do is put out a warning, because it seems as though women need to go through what they go through before they come out on the other side. It's almost as though you have to live it. But the warning must still always be there, especially from senior folks. There always must be a warning to young people so they can look back and say, I remember when I was warned. I remember when that particular person spoke that to me and said, be careful with the man I'm choosing. I do not have a good father figure, a good image of what a father should have been. So when I choose, make sure I do not choose someone who's like my father. Things like that are thoughts you should be putting into Black women's head. Okay? They need to have it in their heads, because you cannot really blame guys, because I don't think the world is educated enough to know how to take care of the mother of the earth. Okay, so when we talk about Black women, I am focused on Black females. And we think about slavery. Let's go there. Slavery, when Black women were supposed to have 20 kids. You push out 15, 20. If they can get more out of you, they would get more out of you. You pushed out as many kids as possible. You die pushing out kids to supply the world with workers. You die doing that. That's a DNA memory. Rape. Okay, it's all DNA memory. And then we have the disrespect we get from males. The disrespect we get from the same males that we pushed out. The same males that came from a woman turn around, and we are disrespected by these males who rob us, who want to be in charge, who want to take charge. We are supposed to bow down, serve them their food, cook them their food, not talk, not have an opinion. Okay? And then we pick neglectful partners, disrespectful partners. And then in this modern time, when we are knowing now of postpartum depression after a woman has a child, her body can change. These are things that weren't known before. You have to actually admit that. These are things that weren't known before, but they are known now. These are things that are known now. And guys have not really changed. If you go back to an island, one of those islands, in the New World, you can find that guys behave the same way your father did when you knew your father as a child, and maybe your grandfather. You can see that nothing much has changed. Nothing has changed. They treat women like shit. Okay? So this postpartum depression and or women committing suicide, jumping out of 30-story buildings and that kind of stuff. We got to talk about it. When you hear someone like Meghan Markle, fully pregnant, talking about not wanting to live, we need to talk about it. You hear people like Chrissy Teigen You've heard her talk about postpartum depression. You've heard Beyonce. You've heard her talk about being depressed within all her success. She was still depressed. Michelle Williams, Miley Cyrus, Dakota Johnson, Demi DeVito. You hear all of these people who are by all standards successful. And you hear them talking about being depressed. Nicki Minaj, contemplating suicide. What's up with that? Yes, I focus on Black women, but women, we have to be careful who we pick as partners. We have to make sure our partners are educated. When you hear people like Kerry Washington talking about depression, how could Halle Berry think about killing herself? How could she not keep a man? How does she not have a man wanting to just like be at her beck and call? Zendaya, young, pretty, talking about depression. She's not even had a child yet that you can say, okay, it was postpartum. No, but the woman's body seems to be a field that is various and varied, and it's encompassing, and it has everything within that field. The woman's body is something that is everything. It's everything. And when women pick men who disrespect them, when women pick men who, for some reason, unknown reason, maybe they are reminded of their fathers, when women pick men who are violent, who before they met them treated women poorly, but they think, oh, he treated other people poorly, but it's me now. I'm special. No, you're not special. You're not special. Okay, the same way he treated other women. You have 6 good months, probably 6 good months of him in that Goldilocks zone. Nah, it will come home to you. Black women, I'm speaking to you. I know I've said it before, and I don't know why I feel as though I have to say it again, but I am. I'm going to come all the time and say it again. We have to pick good partners. Good partners. And if it is necessary, you're going to have to make a choice to not pick someone from your race, to not pick someone from the opposite sex. Maybe you just need to be by yourself, or maybe have a group of women where you can meet for breakfast or meet for certain times of the month for dinners and talk and have a good time among yourself and talk about why do you keep on making the same mistakes over and over again with men. Show me, and I'm asked, show me a Black woman who's been with a Black man who did not leave the scars. Show me one. When I put this out there, you can tell me. You don't have to put it on YouTube. You know where to reach me. Show me, or stand up and say, I've been with a Black man and I've never had a scar. Show me one, and I'll tell you you're a fucking liar. You're a goddamn liar. You are a goddamn liar. Okay? You are. You're going to have a scar. You're going to have scars when you pick up a Negro from the New World. Anyone that came through slavery, any of the guys who are part of that slave time, you're going to have a big problem with that particular, picking from that particular model, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.